What if just a few minutes of meditation each day could actually change the structure of your brain? Not in a vague, feel-good way, but in a measurable, physical way that may improve your focus and mental clarity. There's a specific style of meditation researchers are linking to a thicker cerebral cortex, the part of your brain tied to attention and decision-making. And the best part? It's simple enough to fit into even the busiest routine. Let's break down what it is and how you can start using it today. Consistent mindfulness meditation can increase cortical thickness in areas related to attention and sensory processing. What that really means in everyday terms is that the parts of your brain responsible for focusing, noticing details, and staying present can literally become more developed over time. Mindfulness meditation usually involves sitting quietly and paying attention to your breath, your body, or your surroundings without trying to change anything. When your mind wanders, which it absolutely will, you gently bring it back. That simple act of returning your attention is like doing a repetition at the gym, but for your brain. Over weeks and months, this repeated training can strengthen neural pathways and is associated with thicker regions in the cerebral cortex, especially in areas tied to awareness and attention control. You do not need hours a day to start seeing benefits. Even 10 minutes daily can make a difference if you stay consistent. Try attaching it to something you already do, like right after you wake up or before bed. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. When distractions come up, just notice them and return to your breath. Think of it less as clearing your mind and more as practicing coming back. That shift in perspective makes it much easier to stick with the habit and gives your brain the repeated training it needs to adapt. Focused attention meditation strengthens the prefrontal cortex, improving decision-making and impulse control. This style of meditation is all about choosing one object of focus, like your breath, a candle flame, or even a repeated word, and keeping your attention there as steadily as possible. The prefrontal cortex is the part of your brain that helps you plan, stay disciplined, and resist distractions. So strengthening it has very real benefits in daily life, like staying on task at work or not reaching for your phone every few minutes. During focused attention meditation, every time you notice your mind drifting and bring it back, you are actively engaging this part of your brain. It might feel frustrating at first because your mind will wander constantly, but that is actually the training happening. Over time, this can lead to measurable structural changes, including increased thickness in the prefrontal cortex. To practice, set a timer for 5 to 15 minutes, pick a single focus, and commit to returning to it every time you drift. If you get distracted 50 times, that is 50 reps of mental training. This can translate into better self-control in real-life situations, like sticking to a workout plan or staying calm during stressful conversations. Keep it simple and repeat it daily, because consistency is what drives brain change. Body scan meditation enhances cortical regions tied to interoception, helping you better understand internal bodily signals. Interoception is your ability to sense what is happening inside your body, like noticing tension, hunger, or subtle shifts in your physical state. In a body scan meditation, you slowly move your attention through different parts of your body, often starting at your toes and working your way up to your head, observing sensations without judgment. This practice activates and can strengthen areas of the cortex associated with body awareness, which can help you catch stress earlier, improve emotional regulation, and even make better health decisions. For example, you might start noticing the early signs of burnout or tension before it builds into something overwhelming. To try this, lie down or sit comfortably, close your eyes, and begin focusing on your toes. Notice any sensations, warmth, tingling, or even numbness. Then slowly move your attention upward. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the body part you are focusing on. You are not trying to change anything. Just observe. Doing this regularly can improve your connection with your body and is linked to structural brain changes in regions that process internal awareness. It is especially helpful at the end of the day to unwind and reconnect with how your body actually feels. Open monitoring meditation promotes cortical growth in areas involved in awareness and cognitive flexibility. Unlike focused attention, where you lock on to one thing, open monitoring is about observing whatever arises in your experience without getting attached to it. Thoughts, sounds, sensations, emotions, everything is allowed. and you simply notice them as they come and go. This trains your brain to become more flexible and less reactive, which is linked to changes in cortical regions responsible for higher-level awareness and adaptability. In daily life, this can look like being less thrown off by unexpected problems or handling stress with more ease. To practice, sit comfortably and start by becoming aware of your breath. Then gradually expand your attention to include all sensations and thoughts. Instead of following a thought or judging it, label it lightly, like thinking or hearing, and let it pass. The goal is not to stop thinking, but to change your relationship to your thoughts. Over time, this can support structural brain changes and improve how you respond to challenges. Even a few minutes a day can help, especially if you practice noticing without reacting during normal activities, like walking or waiting in line. Regular meditation over months is key to measurable cortical thickening, not occasional or inconsistent practice. One of the biggest misconceptions is that a few sessions here and there will lead to meaningful brain changes, but the research consistently shows that it is steady, repeated practice that drives structural adaptation. Your brain changes through repetition, just like muscles grow through consistent exercise. If you meditate once a week, or only when you feel stressed, you might feel temporary relief, but you are less likely to see lasting changes in cortical thickness. The key is to make meditation part of your routine, even if it is just 5 to 10 minutes a day. Pick a specific time, like right after brushing your teeth in the morning or before going to bed, and treat it like a non-negotiable habit. It can also help to track your sessions or use a simple app as a reminder. On days when you do not feel like meditating, shorten the session, but still show up. That consistency is what signals your brain to adapt over time. Think of it as building a long-term investment in your mental clarity, focus, and resilience. The small daily effort is what eventually leads to measurable changes in how your brain is structured and how effectively it works.